Going back to Diddy, this sets the stage for jury selection to actually begin next week. Lisa Evers was in the courtroom. She's joining us now from Lower Manhattan. And Lisa, tell us what happened today.
Well, Antoine, this was the final pre-trial conference before the actual trial gets underway, officially beginning with the jury selection on Monday, this coming Monday. Now, Diddy was in court today. He was wearing the tan MDC inmate uniform, even though the judge gave him permission for when the trial starts to wear regular, what they're calling business casual, a button-down shirt, pants. He's allowed to have 5 button-down shirts, 5 pairs of pants, 5 pairs of socks, and 2 pairs of shoes, but without any shoelaces. Now, today what happened is the judge officially confirmed to him through the prosecutors and his defense team that he was offered a plea deal. The details were not specified in court, but he was offered a plea deal to make this whole case go away. But Diddy stood up through the entire reading and this entire process of back and forth with the judge and the prosecutors and the defense team and said that he understood what he was doing. He did not want the plea deal and that he was officially rejecting it. So that was one thing in terms of the plea deal. That was very important. And then the other thing was a lot of talk, Antoine, as you mentioned, about the jury selection. Now, all this week, there has been pre-selection of jurors. And I've learned exclusively from sources close to the process that there were 700 jurors that walked through those doors that you see right behind me, filling out these questionnaires, very detailed questionnaires of anywhere up to 70 questions about their fitness to serve on that jury. Now, they will a select number of them who are accepted by both the prosecution and the defense will show up on Monday morning to be interviewed one-on-one privately by both the prosecutors and the defense. And Diddy's defense team asked, can he please be there for that? And the judge said, yes, he can be there for that as well. So they're expecting that to take most of Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, Antoine. But his demeanor in court, I think, seeing that things were going on, he seemed to be more upbeat than some of the previous times that we've seen him here. His hair is salt and pepper now, which may surprise a lot of people who are used to seeing it just being solid black. And also, too, I saw him for the first time since I've been there in court actually pull out reading glasses to look at documents that were handed to him by his defense attorneys.
Lisa,
Antoine,
we know that you...
Excuse me, we're blowing, all the pollen is blowing around here. Sorry.
No, Lisa, I'll make this one quick. The second question, was any family members there supporting him?
No, they weren't. They're still expected to show up when the actual trial, the opening statements get underway on May 12th. But there was one of his supporters, a music producer from Harlem called Charlucci Finney. We caught up with him as he was coming out of court. He was wearing a Free Puff sweatshirt, but when he was inside the courtroom, he had it covered up. But when he got outside, I spoke with him, like, why was he there? Because it's very rare to see anybody other than family there on Diddy's side supporting him, and here's what he had to say. What made you come here to support Puff?
I'm supporting Puff because he's innocent, and I'm wholeheartedly believing his innocence, and I know he's innocent. So
you say you know he's innocent?
1,000%.
Now, the judge also warned both sides, both the prosecution and the defense, that he was going to be very, very strict about public statements being made moving forward, especially on the eve of this trial beginning. And he seems very determined to keep this on schedule, which so far it has been, to keep it moving through. He said, I know it's ambitious to try to get this jury picked, but the jury selection is very, very critical. All they need is 12 jurors and 6 alternates, a total of 18 people out of this final 145 that made it out past that first round with 700. But that's the latest here from federal court. I'm Lisa Evers, Fox 5 News. Antoine, back to you.
Lisa, that was a lot to get through, and you did a great job. Thank you so much. We'll see you at 5.
Thank you.
All right.